Why letting go feels impossible. Zen Story, The Monkey Trap. You know the past cannot be changed. So why does your mind keep returning to it? You know this relationship is hurting you. So why can't you walk away? You know holding on to anger is exhausting. So why does the heart still refuse to release it? Humans often believe suffering comes from pain itself. But many times, suffering comes from attachment to the pain. Imagine this. Deep within a tropical forest, beneath tall trees, swaying in warm evening wind, a hungry monkey wandered across the jungle floor searching for food. Sunlight filtered softly through the leaves above. Birdsong echoed through the humid air. Near the roots of an old tree, the monkey noticed something unusual. A tender coconut lay cracked open slightly on one side, just enough for a small hand to slip inside. Curious, the monkey reached in, and inside, it discovered soft, white coconut flesh. Sweet, fresh, delicious. Excited by its discovery, the monkey grabbed a large handful tightly, but when it tried to pull its hand back out, it suddenly froze. Its clenched fist had become too large to escape the narrow opening. The monkey pulled harder. Nothing. It twisted violently, still trapped. Panic quickly filled its body. The monkey jumped across branches, dragged the coconut through dirt and stone, pulled desperately with all its strength. But everywhere it went, the coconut followed, still attached, still trapped. The harder the monkey struggled, the more its hand bled against the rough shell. Its breathing became wild, its body exhausted. Yet the solution remained painfully simple. If the monkey simply released the coconut flesh, its hand would become small enough to slide out freely. Freedom was available the entire time, but the monkey could not let go, because in its frightened mind, losing the sweet flesh felt more painful than losing freedom itself. And maybe this is exactly how humans suffer. People hold on to relationships long after love has disappeared, not because they are happy, but because emptiness feels terrifying. They hold on to old identities, old regrets, old betrayals, old versions of themselves that no longer exist, even when those attachments quietly destroy their peace. A person says, "I cannot move on. I cannot forgive them. I cannot stop thinking about what happened." But often, what they truly mean is, "I do not know who I am without this pain." And so the mind keeps gripping tighter, even while emotionally bleeding, even while exhausted, even while life slowly becomes smaller and heavier. Because attachment creates a strange psychological illusion. The mind begins believing, if I let go, I lose something important. But sometimes what leaves your hand also releases your life. Modern humans carry invisible coconuts everywhere. The need for validation, the need to be understood, the need to be chosen, the need to be right, the need to control outcomes. And over time, people become so attached to familiar suffering that freedom itself begins to feel uncomfortable. This is why letting go feels impossible, not because humans love pain, but because the ego fears emptiness more than suffering. At least pain feels familiar. At least attachment feels known. The monkey believed the coconut was treasure, but slowly it had become a prison. And the most tragic part is this. The monkey was never trapped by the coconut. It was trapped by its inability to release it. And maybe the same thing happens inside the human mind. People spend years dragging emotional weight through their lives, replaying memories, reopening wounds, carrying old anger into new mornings, not realizing Peace was never completely blocked from them. They only needed to slowly open their hand. And this does not mean pretending the pain never mattered. Real letting go is not emotional denial. It is not forgetting. It is not becoming cold. It simply means you stop sacrificing your entire life to continue holding something that is already hurting you. And this is where healing quietly begins. Not through force, not through pretending to be positive, but through gentle awareness. Tonight, sit quietly for a few minutes and ask yourself honestly, what am I still gripping inside my mind? Do not judge the answer. Simply observe it. The fear, the attachment, the memory, the identity. Then softly ask yourself, what would my life feel like if I loosened my grip just a little? Not forever, not dramatically, just slightly. Because healing rarely happens all at once. Sometimes, freedom begins with one small opening of the hand. The monkey fought the coconut with all its strength, while the answer remained incredibly close. And maybe the thing keeping you trapped right now is not the pain itself, but the part of you still afraid to release it.